What if I told you that Yu Menglong's death wasn't the end of his story, but the beginning of one that the entire Chinese entertainment industry tried to bury? What if I told you that hidden behind his calm smile and gentle public image was a secret agreement that kept his own son, Yu Han, away from the public eye for nearly 2 decades? In this video, you're about to uncover the shocking truth, the silent pact between Yu Menglong and a powerful family, the reason his son was erased from existence, and what finally forced Yu Han out of hiding after his father's death. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal will completely change how you see Yu Menglong, not just as a star, but as a father who sacrificed everything for his son's safety. So grab your seat, because this story is going to blow your mind. The world knew Yu Menglong as a man of grace, a singer, actor, and heartthrob whose voice could melt the coldest hearts. But few knew that behind those eyes was a man carrying a secret heavy enough to destroy careers, families, and reputations. It all started 17 years ago, long before fame found him. Yu Menglong was just another struggling artist in Beijing, performing in smoky bars with nothing but a guitar and a dream. One night, a woman named Lin Shui appeared in his life, elegant, mysterious, and connected to one of China's most powerful political families. They met after a small gig in Sanlitun, where she had quietly watched him from the back of the room. That night, their worlds collided. Within months, their secret relationship bloomed, passionate but dangerous. Lin Shui was engaged to the son of a high-ranking government official, and her involvement with a poor musician could have been a national scandal. When Lin Shui discovered she was pregnant, the world around them began to collapse. Her family threatened to destroy Yu Menglong's career before it even began. In desperation, the young couple made a decision that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. Yu Menglong signed what would later be known among insiders as the Silence Pact. It was a confidential legal agreement that ensured the child, Yu Han, would never be publicly associated with him. In return, Lin Shui's family would protect both mother and child, but at a cost. Yu Han would be raised away from the spotlight, under a different name, in another city. And Yu Menglong would never acknowledge him. Years passed, and Yu Menglong rose to fame. His songs climbed charts, his dramas broke viewership records, and his smile became a national treasure. But those close to him noticed the emptiness in his eyes whenever he spoke about family or fatherhood. There was one performance, however, that almost gave him away. In a 2018 concert in Shanghai, Yu Menglong broke down mid-song while performing The Day I Lost You. Fans thought it was a poetic emotional moment, but his longtime producer, Zhu Ming, later revealed something chilling. He wasn't crying because of the lyrics, Zhu said in a leaked interview. He saw a boy in the front row, a boy who looked exactly like him. That was the first time Yu Menglong saw his son in person since he was a baby. The boy was Yu Han, 14 years old at the time, brought secretly to the concert by Lin Shui. But what no one knew was that this reunion violated the Silence Pact. Within hours, Lin Shui's family moved her and Yu Han out of Shanghai, cutting all ties again. After that night, Yu Menglong's behavior changed. He became distant, quieter, and started writing songs filled with hidden messages, songs like Letter to a Stranger and Silent Bloodline. His fans thought they were love ballads, but now, after his death, they read like confessions. Each lyric was a code, a desperate attempt to reach his son through music. One verse stood out. If my name becomes a shadow, follow the melody, it's where I hide your name. But it wasn't until Yu Menglong's sudden death that the world realized just how deep this secret ran. When news broke of his death, fans flooded social media with grief. But quietly, in a small village outside Hangzhou, a 19-year-old young man named Yu Han collapsed upon seeing the news. According to neighbors, he screamed, "They promised me time. He wasn't supposed to go yet." That outburst caught the attention of local reporters, and soon, whispers began spreading online about a young man claiming to be Yu Menglong's son. At first, people dismissed it as internet noise. But then, an anonymous account leaked documents, a series of handwritten letters and an unsigned agreement marked with Yu Menglong's initials and a seal belonging to the Lin family. One line in particular stunned everyone. "In exchange for the safety and anonymity of our child, I relinquish all rights of acknowledgement until death." The internet exploded. Was this real? Did Yu Menglong have a secret son? Within days, Yu Han's face appeared on every social media platform and the resemblance was undeniable. His eyes, his jawline, even the subtle curve of his smile, they mirrored his father perfectly. But what shocked everyone most wasn't just the resemblance. It was what Yu Han said when he finally broke his silence. In a tearful livestream, Yu Han spoke for the first time. "My father made a deal to protect me," he said softly, his voice trembling. "He gave up his right to call me his son because he believed it was the only way to keep me safe. I grew up watching him from afar on TV, in magazines, never able to say, 'That's my dad.'" He paused, wiping his tears. "When I was 14, I saw him sing on stage. He looked at me once, and I knew he recognized me. That was enough. But now, he's gone. And so is the deal. So I can finally say it, my name is Yu Han, and Yu Menglong is my father." That single confession sent shockwaves through China's entertainment industry. Suddenly, everything made sense: the secrecy, the sadness behind Yu Menglong's smile, and the haunting lyrics that fans had memorized for years. But the story didn't end there. Just days after Yu Han's confession, powerful figures began denying the existence of the Silence Pact. Lin Shui's family released a statement calling Yu Han a delusional imposter. Yet, leaked voice recordings between Yu Menglong and his former manager told another story. In one audio clip, Menglong could be heard saying, "If something ever happens to me, find Yu Han. He has my blood, my heart, and my truth. Don't let them bury him too." The clip went viral. And then, something even stranger happened. Yu Han released an unreleased song from his father's old recording drive titled "To the Son I Never Held." It was unfinished, but Yu Han completed it using his own voice. When the song dropped on Weibo, millions tuned in, and within hours, the hashtag #YouMenglong'S revealed hit #1. The emotional resemblance between their voices broke the internet. It was as if father and son were finally singing together from across time. Behind the scenes, investigators discovered that Yu Menglong had been secretly sending funds to an untraceable account linked to Yu Han's guardian for over a decade. He had ensured his son's education, safety, and comfort, all while maintaining the illusion that he was childless. Friends later revealed that his biggest regret was not being able to walk beside Yu Han in public. "He wanted to protect him," said Zhu Ming. "He knew that being his son would make Yu Han a target. The industry is ruthless, and the family that once threatened him still holds power. But now that Yu Menglong is gone, Yu Han no longer intends to stay silent." He announced he would debut as a singer under his own name, not as a copy of his father, but as his continuation. His debut single, titled "Out of Sight," is a poetic tribute to the years they were forced apart and the moment the truth finally surfaced. Since then, fans have rallied behind Yu Han, calling him Little Long, a name combining his father's legacy with his own path. Major entertainment companies are already reaching out, and millions have subscribed to his social media accounts overnight. But beneath the celebration lies an unsettling question: if this secret agreement existed, who enforced it and what exactly were they protecting him from? Rumors suggest that Yu Menglong's connection with Lin Shui's powerful family may have entangled him in deeper political networks, where exposing the truth could have led to more than just career destruction. Some even claim his sudden death wasn't as natural as reported. Was Yu Menglong silenced before he could reunite with his son? That question remains unanswered, but Yu Han has promised that he's not done uncovering the truth. In a recent interview, he said, "My father's story isn't over. They kept me hidden for years, but I'm here now. And I'll make sure his voice and his truth are finally heard." And maybe, that's what Yu Menglong always wanted: not fame, not power, but legacy. A legacy not built on awards or followers, but on love. The love between a father who sacrificed everything, and a son who rose from the shadows to honor him. As the world now rediscovers Yu Menglong's old songs, listening closely to the hidden meanings within, one thing has become clear. Yu Menglong may be gone, but through Yu Han, his story lives on. After Yu Menglong's death, silence filled the entertainment industry, a strange, uncomfortable silence that no one dared to break. The news of his passing had shattered millions of hearts, but little did anyone know that it would awaken a buried truth that had been protected for nearly 20 years. Inside a quiet apartment in Hangzhou, Yu Han sat in front of an old wooden chest that once belonged to his father. It had been delivered to him 3 days after Yu Menglong's death, no sender's name, no return address, just a small golden seal carved with the letter Y. His hands trembled as he opened it. Inside were old letters, concert passes, a faded photo of a young couple, and at the very bottom, an envelope labeled "If you ever see my name in the news." Yu Han's breath hitched. He tore it open, revealing a single sheet of paper, handwritten in his father's elegant script. "My son. If you're reading this, then fate has already done what I feared most. The world will mourn me, but you must not. You are my continuation. Everything I did, every silence I kept, was to protect you from those who would use your existence to destroy you. If the truth ever comes out, don't run. Stand tall. Let them see that my bloodline didn't vanish, it survived." Yu Han broke down, clutching the letter to his chest. The voice he had grown up hearing in songs now spoke to him from beyond the grave, through ink, through memory, through love. That night, Yu Han made a decision that would change everything. He would no longer live as a secret. Days later, Yu Han stood outside the very studio where Yu Menglong had recorded his final album. The building still carried the faint scent of coffee and guitar strings, a place where melodies were born and secrets buried. As he stepped inside, an old producer named Ju Ming recognized him instantly. "Yu Menglong's eyes," Ju murmured, stunned. "You must be his boy." Yu Han nodded silently and placed the old chest on the producer's desk. Ju opened it, and when he saw the sealed letter, tears welled up in his eyes. "I knew this day would come," he whispered. "Your father told me there'd be a time when truth would need a voice." He then led Yu Han into a hidden room behind a soundproof door, a private archive where Yu Menglong had kept unreleased recordings. On the wall hung a note that read, "For Han, when silence ends." There, Ju played a never-before-heard demo. The melody was soft, haunting, and unfinished. Yu Menglong's voice came through the speakers, raw and trembling. "One day, my blood will sing again, even if I am gone." Yu Han's voice broke. "He wrote this for me," he said, his eyes glistening. Ju nodded. "He wrote everything for you." The realization hit Yu Han like a wave. His father had left a trail for him, hidden beneath the guise of music. Every lyric, every melody, every mysterious note, it was all leading here. Meanwhile, the news of Yu Han's identity spread like wildfire. Some fans refused to believe it, calling it a publicity stunt. Others claimed they had noticed the resemblance for years. Online forums buzzed with theories about the Silence Pact, about Lin Shui's family, about the accidental nature of Yu Menglong's death. But when Ju Ming leaked a short clip of Yu Han finishing his father's unfinished song, the entire internet froze. Their voices blended so perfectly that it felt like father and son were harmonizing across time. The song, titled Through Shadows, hit millions of plays within hours. Fans called it a conversation between life and death. And as the song climbed the charts, Yu Han began receiving anonymous threats. Strange messages appeared in his inbox: "You weren't supposed to exist. Stop speaking, or you'll join him." But this time, Yu Han refused to be silent. In one particularly emotional scene that shook fans worldwide, Yu Han appeared live at Yu Menglong's memorial concert. Standing on stage, dressed in the same black suit his father once wore, he held his father's guitar and spoke directly to the crowd. "I grew up hiding behind walls built by fear," he said, his voice echoing through the hall. "But my father didn't raise me to live in shadows. He gave up his happiness to protect mine. Today, I return his voice to the light." Then, he strummed the first chords of Letter to a Stranger, one of Yu Menglong's most famous songs. As he sang, fans noticed something surreal. Halfway through the performance, a pre-recorded projection of Yu Menglong appeared beside him, singing in perfect sync. The hall erupted in tears. It felt like Yu Menglong himself had returned to sing beside his son, a reunion that transcended life and death. By the final chorus, everyone in the crowd was on their feet, chanting, "Yu Menglong lives through Yu Han." After that performance, Yu Han's life changed forever. Record labels offered him deals, journalists begged for interviews, and fan accounts exploded overnight. But beneath the fame, Yu Han had only one mission: to uncover the full truth behind the Silence Pact. Rumors began circulating that Yu Menglong's death had been rushed, that medical reports were altered, and the last person to see him alive was a man connected to Lin Shui's powerful family. Yuhan started digging deeper, visiting the places his father once performed, speaking with old friends, collecting fragments of letters, diaries, and songs. Each piece revealed more: a story of sacrifice, manipulation, and the love of a man who fought an entire system just to keep his child safe. And as Yuhan pieced it all together, one thing became clear: the secret agreement that once silenced them both was never meant to last forever. It was cracking, and the world was finally ready to hear the truth. What do you think about this shocking continuation of Yu Menglong and Yuhan's story? Do you believe Yu Menglong's death was truly natural, or could it have been connected to the silence pact that kept Yuhan hidden all these years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your theories. And if this story moved you as much as it moved us, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to spread Yu Menglong's legacy. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because in the next episode, I'll reveal the real reason Yu Menglong's last words were never broadcasted, and why Yuhan's next move could change everything. Now tell me in the comments, do you think Yuhan will find out who forced his father into that secret deal? And what do you think Lin Shui's family is hiding even now? Let's talk about it below. This story is far from over.